The American Heart Association recommends that adults engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise and/or 75 minutes of vigorous activity per week. Now, this in theory sounds accurate, acceptable for adults, but I also know that people in the audience today, for the most part, are college freshmen. And if we know anything about college freshmen and freshman year, there is, for the most part, a long and drawn out transitional period that all early college students go through. This transitional period usually can reduce motivation to work out or engage in other physical activity outside of class time. And with the exception of college athletes, they people won't exercise to the way that they used to, or just genuinely speaking. But today I'm here to tell you that the implication of consistency and exercise can be beneficial to anyone and everyone if motivation is there to improve. So today I will be explaining the effective ways that exercise can help reduce stress and anxiety, techniques to improve the effects of academic burnout, and the benefits of cognition and better decision making in relation to exercise. According to research done by Perspectives in Psychiatric Care academic journal, a study by Alan Norton was conducted to determine the effects of laughter yoga. Now, laughter yoga supports breathing and small bursts of laughter exercising as a way to create a positive atmosphere for those that participate and those that practice. It helps release endorphins throughout the body via the autonomic nervous system. Laughter yoga also includes a 5-step process that benefits breathing and rhythmic exercises, as well as a discussion and observation section that helps reduce stress and anxiety within college students and increases optimism. So laughter yoga is a grounding experience and is beneficial in the end. However, I would like to set a disclaimer that the above study did have some limitations regarding the same measurement analysis throughout all 3 trials, as well as a smaller sample size. So the results may be subject to generalization. And now that I've talked about some things that can help improve stress and anxiety, I would like to move ahead towards the mental health and well-being aspect. And so according to research published by Psychology Education, a multidisciplinary journal by Monique Dansel, burnout is a psychological syndrome characterized by a lack of accomplishment as well as emotional exhaustion within individuals. Dansel conducted a research study to measure academic burnout among college students, as well as their preferred coping strategies in relation to the burnout effect. So the scale of burnout was determined from a low to high scale. It was also in the form of a questionnaire, and respondents were also given a coping style of academic stress questionnaire as well. The subscales of this coping style questionnaire included positive reappraisal, planning and organization, and seeking support. And results showed a measurement of burnout level at 1.26, which was on the lower end of the burnout scale. And the highest rating coping strategy among the respondents was positive reappraisal at 3.75% on average. And students, so this demonstrates that students found a way to embrace the challenges of their coursework and seeing the positives within the otherwise um, stressful courses. Um, and this also reinstates that coping mechanisms are beneficial to reducing academic burnout. And thirdly, I would like to spend some time talking about how exercise can help improve decision making and cognition within the workplace. So, as claimed by the Institute of Applied Sports Science at the University of Bamberg, motor cognitive exercises implemented in the workplace are related to occupational health and personal development. So, sports researchers conducted a randomized study of a workplace that included an experimental group as well as a control group. So, in the experimental group, the active work breaks, as they called them within the study, um, was relating to perceiving visual and acoustic signals, as well as sensory input and mental flexibility, testing mental flexibility. And within the control group, the active work break revolved around more of a relaxive state of mind, yoga, and stretching. And results of this study showed that motor cognitive exercise can increase problem solving skills as well as improve workers' working memory. And so let's review. So we started off by talking about how moderate and slow exercise can reduce stress and anxiety. And then we talked about the well-being and mental health aspect of burnout. And lastly, we touched on how people in the workplace can improve their cognition and working memory through exercise techniques. Remember that consistency is key to goal setting and improvement. And now I ask you as the audience to consider just one approach or technique discussed today and as a way to step out of your comfort zone. And remember that exercise is more than just the physical ability.